What if you don't believe that I've been redeemed?
That means that people need to go out and be tested for it. We got people that don't even know that they have it. It's always good at least once or twice a year to go out and be checked for it. Even me at my age, and I'm 56 years old. You're not too old to catch HIV.
Yes, sir. What? Follow me down to Battle Jordan Stream.
Really, I think it's about young African Americans coming together about safe sex and just getting everybody aware about how big HIV is becoming. I mean, how big of an epidemic is. More teens need to become aware of it because I don't think, I think HIV is rising amongst young teens these days.
I think it's important that all people, not just blacks, get tested for HIV because it's something that's very prevalent in the community and it's a big issue. Like, you never know who has what, so you want to know your status so that you can be educated and pass that along to the next person, you know. So.
How people can protect themselves is mostly by thinking smart. Knowing that when you have sex, it should be protected, especially if you're doing it and you're not married. What you should do also is make sure that you have comes with you. Make sure you are protected at all times because you never know when something can go down.
All right.
National Black HIV/AIDS Awareness means a lot to me. The majority of women affected with HIV between the ages of 18 and 24 are African American women. So for me, it's personal because my mom's good friend was affected in December. That's when she found out about it. So I don't know if it's inspired, because I know that's one of the slogans that they have, that they promote, but I know it's a redefining moment in someone's life when they find out that they are HIV positive.
HIV awareness to me is awareness of the fact that some people may think that only certain people or a certain race is AIDS, but it's not really that. Like, anybody can get AIDS and HIV, so it just broadened everybody's attention to the fact that we all can get AIDS and it's not a joke. The best way and the only way to me is celibacy and to not have unprotected sex.
National Black HIV/AIDS Awareness Day means just getting rid of the disease, just eradicating it. Be smart, don't, if it looks too good to be true, it isn't. We use a condom. Don't be promiscuous.
But if you think that's something, God's chemical laboratory of redemption took my black soul and dipped it in red blood.
It means that black women have the opportunity to take ownership over their lives once again, and they also have the opportunity to know their status, because the statistics show that black women, primarily in the African American community, suffer from HIV a lot higher, at a higher rate than other people. Through abstinence, of course, and then of course through protection such as condoms, and also knowing the sexual history helps as well with your partner.
White as snow. Oh! The angel. Yes, sir. Come on, Zion.
A National AIDS Awareness Day means to me, it's trying to be aware of what's actually going on in our communities. We hear about the different spreads of diseases and stuff, but now it's actually more real because more people are getting infected with the disease, and everyone should know exactly, like, this disease can kill you, like, it's really real, and if you don't protect yourself, then obviously your life pretty much is on a point to where you have to be able to know what's going on around you. So I think being aware and knowing, like, what's going on in our communities, and even on campus, you need to know, like, all these diseases and how to protect yourself, because it's not like it used to be back in the day, supposedly.
Angels in heaven done time. My name. Yes, it is.
People could protect themselves from HIV just by using protection and also getting to know their partner very well. It means that somewhere out there, people are getting education about what it means to be protected. Nowadays, people think it's just to put us down, but it's not. It's just to inform us about things that are happening every day, every night, in the morning, in the evening, across the world, to everybody. So.
I dedicate this song to recession, depression, and unemployment. This song's for you.
Today's a new day, but there is no sunshine.
It's pretty much like an opportunity for people to get to know more about HIV virus and various ways through which they can protect themselves from getting infected by the virus. I think it's pretty much an opportunity for people to know more about the disease and how to prevent it.
Nothing but clouds and it's dark in my heart and it feels like a cold night. Today's a new day, but where are my blue skies? Where is the love and the joy that you promised me? Tell me.
National HIV Awareness Day. Basically, for me, it means just the way to spread the word about HIV and how people can get it and how they can prevent it from happening. And just to, like I said, spread the word and to get people to be more cautious about their actions and just, if they're having sex, continue to have safe sex. For one, don't have sex at all, or use contraception, condoms, or, get tested.
I'll be honest with you.
I almost gave up, but a power that I can't explain fell from heaven like a shower now.
When I think how much better I'm gonna be when this is over.
To me, this day means a chance to get awareness out to people that really aren't getting enough information, in my opinion. It's a chance for people to get tested for free and also for people to understand how important it is and how much it affects our community. So I think it's really important. There's a lot of different ways. I mean, you can even have sex with a positive partner and a non-positive partner and a negative partner and still avoid or prevent getting the disease. So I feel like information definitely needs to go out to those who have it. Those who haven't need to know they have it, and everywhere you get tested.
I know God is working, so I smile. Even though I've been there for a while.
What you do? morning.
Smile. It's so hard to look up when you've been down. Sure would hate to see you give up now.
To me, it means spreading awareness about HIV and the effects of it, and the effects of it that it has on people who have it. Not only people who have it, but the people around them, and the importance of getting tested.
You look so much better when you smile. So smile.
Now every day ain't gonna be perfect, but it still don't mean today don't have purpose. Come on.
Today's a new day, but there is no sunshine.
It means to me just what it says, a day where people can get aware about HIV and AIDS, because I found out that a lot of people really don't know what it is. They're walking around, they don't know the symptoms if they actually have it. And just going from people who I know have it and live with it every day, I think it's important for everybody to get aware with HIV and AIDS. I think it's very important. Reading about it or research, getting to know it, not being afraid to know that it exists. And yeah, just knowing about it, researching like you would topics in America every day.
Stuck in my heart and it feels like a cold night.
It ain't easy, but
today's a new day. But tell me, where are my blue skies?
where is that love, y'all?
Where is the love and the joy that you promised me? Tell me it's alright.
Black HIV awareness to me is A3 for life. That's our initiative with Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. A3 is ask what's going on. Ask medical doctors and technicians and everybody what you can do to know more about your status. Accept responsibility for your status. Make sure that you and your partners are aware of the risk and everything you can do to prevent it. And act. Share that knowledge with your partner, share that knowledge with your family, with friends, with your community, and if people can protect themselves, use what we have. Use the knowledge that you have, use contraceptives, use the medicine, use advice from your doctors, from friends, from people, whether you've experienced it or not, use acknowledge or advice from other people and acknowledge that.
I almost gave up, but a power that I can't explain.
That Holy Ghost power, y'all.
Fell from heaven like a shower now.
Now I know we've been hurt, y'all, but still.
Come on. Even though
I'm honestly saying just about getting yourself ready, spreading more of awareness to everybody, and just keeping yourself protected. Learning more about what exactly HIV is, how can you contract the disease, and protecting yourself while having sex.
Y'all feel that?
I know God is working, so I smile. Even though I've been there for a while.
Still.
I smile.
Hallelujah.
Smile. It's so hard to look up when you've been down. Sure would hate to see you give up now.
I feel as if HIV awareness is very important because you should know your status. You and your partner should get tested on a regular basis, and you should always be protected. Use a condom. There are no excuses for not doing certain things because there are local clinics within the area that have free testing. And for instance, women, they also have free testing. So if you're interested, you can just call this number and you can get tested for free. Or maybe your school, they may have free testing throughout the week, throughout the school year. It's just something that you should check up on and know your status because it's very important. It's your life, no one else's.
You look so much better when you smile.
Let's go.
Smile for me.
Whoa.
Can you just smile for me?
Whatever you're in.
One way people can protect themselves from spreading HIV is actually by not having sex. That's actually the best way to not get HIV or STDs. But if you must have sex, use a condom. That way you may not be 100. If you use a condom while having sex, that way it's HIV and AIDS, but it's still not actually 100% safe. So my best bet, and I guess the best bet of others, is actually not have sex.
Smile for me.
Smile.
Can you just smile for me?
And my people say,
Oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you
This day means a lot to me because such a great number of the African American population is infected with HIV and they're unaware of it. So this day really means a lot. It can help the African American community get back on their feet health-wise and save a lot of lives.
I say, you look so much better when you and while you waiting, you look so much better when you and while you praying, you look so much better when you look in the mirror.
National Black HIV/AIDS Awareness Day means that you educate everyone you can about HIV and AIDS to prevent or even, reduce AIDS and HIV.
Always remember, you look so much better when you smile. Come on. I almost gave up. But that Holy Ghost power, y'all, fell from heaven, came down from heaven. Hardships, difficulties.
I feel it's very important. I love to see, as a black woman, to see that people know their status, and that I think it's important for a black community because of all of the STDs and things that are going around. And I think it's a very important day, and I would love for people to come out for this day.
I think it's wonderful. It's a great cause, though I feel like it should not just be constricted to a day. People should be aware of their status every day, all day, by themselves. It's great that you have people to motivate you to come out, but you should be able to be motivated yourself.
This is what I do.
Even though I hurt, see, I smile.
But that feels good.
I know God is working, so I smile.
All things are working.
Even though I'm in it for a while,
still
I smile.
Well, it means being aware of HIV awareness and AIDS awareness. Try not to infect your partner if you are infected, or if you are infected, make sure you find out if you think you might be infected. To learn the facts about it. Try to help those who you think might have been infected or who you know have been infected. Help those with their daily lives or who have been affected by it. I would say use protection for one, or if you can, be abstinent. If you have been sexually active, get a test to confirm that you're not HIV positive, or have your partner take a test.
I know it's hard right now.
Sure would hate to see you give up now.
Because you're a winner.
You look so much better when you smile.
You look better.
So smile.
Dallas.
You look so much better when you
New Orleans.
It means to be accountable. It means getting tested. It means knowing your status. Roots in the bros of Mega South 5.
Cleveland.
You look so much better when you
Detroit.
You look so much better when you
Philly.
You look so much better when you
Jersey.
You look so much better when you
AIDS awareness means to me is that you know that what's going on in the community, knowing that AIDS are available and it don't have a race that it pertains to, that it can be aware to anybody. Just make sure that you be protective, that you know your status if you're sexually active. For free HIV testing, go to women right now.
See, I just don't want you to be happy, because then you gotta have something happen then. I want you to have joy, because can't nobody take that from you. I see you. Smile.
National Black HIV Awareness Day is extremely important. We've been doing several interviews and trying to get people just to talk to us about HIV and AIDS has been very difficult. So educating them, you can see that it's just that much more difficult. What HIV awareness means to me is understanding what HIV is, understanding how you can protect yourself from it, and doing everything that you can to work towards a solution and not adding to the problem. 18 years ago, my mother was infected with HIV by my father after 13 years of marriage. HIV is not something that you get from touching someone, holding their hand, kissing, or drinking into them. HIV is an acquired immunovirus. You have to work to get HIV, and you do that by having sex. It's important that people educate themselves and take the time to listen when they're being educated. HIV is not something that we can get away from, but it is something that we can protect ourselves from. Help us in the fight against HIV and AIDS at Women.
Y'all want some more? Y'all want some more of that? Are y'all sure y'all want some more of that?
National HIV Awareness Day means a lot to me because I believe every African American, everybody in the world really should know their status for HIV and AIDS because it's something that's taking over the world status. I believe on a day like today that everyone should know their status because we can't go on without knowing something so important because it's taking over the world, and if we know our status and if we know what's going on in our bodies, we can have more prevention methods and all of that. So I believe days like today, it just means to know your status and know what is going on in your body and what you could possibly be giving to someone else if you are infected.
La 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 la.
Mary.
La 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 la.
Thank you. When I look back over my life, thank you. And all the times you brought me through, thank you. I just want to.
Black HIV/AIDS Awareness Day represents to me the importance of not being a statistic, not being part of the 325,000 African Americans who are currently living with HIV. There are 1.1 million Americans living with HIV. Of that number, 325,000 are African Americans. 2009, African Americans represented 14% of the population, but they represented 44% of individuals who are infected by HIV.
Father, thank you.
When I was lonely and needed someone to hold me, you were beside me. When my nights got cold and lonely, oh, you never let me down when no one else could be found. I always count on you.
My life is not disposable.
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 My life is not disposable. My life is not disposable.
My life is not disposable.
My life is not disposable. My life is not disposable.
My life is not disposable.
My life is not disposable.
My life is not disposable.
My life is not disposable.
My life is not disposable.
My mother's life is not disposable. My life is not disposable. And neither is yours.
You are the reason I'm alive and I'm still breathing. For me, you gave your life, and now my life, it has new meaning. When I think about your grace and I finally see your face, there's one thing I need to say. Wanna say, yeah. Thank you, Lord, for loving me. Thank you, Lord, for keeping me. Thank you for that day you came and broke the chains and set me free. Thank you for another chance. Gave me joy, now I can dance.
All my people, open up your mouth and let me hear you say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Lord, for one more day. You made the raindrops go away. Thank you, 'cause my pain is gone. I know it came to make me strong. Thank you for another chance. Gave me joy, now I can dance.
All my people, open up your mouth and let me hear you say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Is he worthy?
When I was lonely and I needed someone to hold me, you were beside me. When my nights got cold and lonely, whoa, you never let me down when no one else could be found. I always count on you to see me through. I'm telling you, hey, you're the reason, Jesus, I'm alive and breathing.
Hallelujah.
For me, you gave
let me hear you say thank you.